Hello! Thanks for taking the time to learn more about what we do at Peoria Rescue Ministries and what it looks like to join us as a neighbor. That's what we call our volunteers. I'm Lori Skinner, the Engagement Coordinator. So what has God called us to do? In other words, why do we exist? Our vision is to see the kingdom of Jesus Christ grow through human flourishing. We want our guests to flourish in the life God intended for them, a life of loving God and serving others, a life of understanding our purpose, and a life of joyful work that provides for ourselves and others. So that leads to our mission. What do? We create pathways out of poverty through Jesus with our neighbors in need. Okay, let's quickly address poverty. We see it as a breakdown of 4 fundamental relationships. Relationships with God, ourself, others, and creation. Because of this, we passionately believe that Jesus is the answer to poverty alleviation. We focus on promoting relationships and providing services that lead to a flourishing life, one that creates a pathway out of poverty through Jesus with our neighbors in need. Okay, there's 2 aspects to our ministry, residential-based and community-based. On the residential side, we have our downtown men's mission, Esther House, and Victory Acres that shelter our guests in need. Through meeting their basic needs and introducing them to the gospel, we help them walk their pathway to living the life that God intended for us. The pathway starts with meeting our guests in crisis, where we offer a safe place to stabilize. Next, we pray for transformation through our renewal programs and helping them overcome a lifetime of brokenness. Lastly, transition. Through our community house apartments, we offer program graduates a pivot point to sustainable, flourishing living. On to our community side. We have several ministries focused on poverty alleviation. First, as part of the renewal program, our enterprise ventures such as Peoria Mulch and Palette Creations do much more than provide quality goods at great price. They provide life renewal for our guests. Next, we offer mental health counseling through Barnabas Center, where we meet the emotional, psychological, and spiritual challenges of our guests and the community with biblically based, clinically excellent counseling. Similarly, at Empower Life Center, we offer women in need of pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and information that they need to handle the crisis of an unexpected pregnancy. We help them see the vast resources available to them and aid their transition from undecided to committed motherhood. Whew, did you get all that? God has called us to several areas of ministry that all focus on human flourishing and poverty alleviation. As a ministry, we are committed to passionately being gospel-centered, God-dependent, and call-motivated. The gospel is at the center of our ministry. We share the good news of a loving God who pursues, saves, keeps, renews, and enables us by His grace through Jesus Christ alone. We're God-dependent, a people marked by humility, prayer, and hope for God to work within and through us. Then call-motivated. This means this is more than a job. Sharing in the mission of Jesus to bring good news to the poor and setting captives free. I'm so grateful that God pursued and saved me, and I am dependent on Him every day. At PRM, I'm grateful for a front row seat to see His redemptive work on display in the lives of those that walk through our doors. Want to join me? Ready to be a neighbor? Come get involved and make a difference in someone's life. We would love to have you come alongside our guests on their pathway. Volunteering could look like serving meals at our shelters or sorting baby clothes. However, our biggest need is for volunteers that have a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and desire to have consistent interaction with our guests. This could look like teaching life skills, driving our guests to appointments, or mentoring weekly. Can't wait to talk in person so I can learn more about your passion to live out Isaiah 58, where God calls us to spend yourself in behalf of the hungry and satisfy the needs of the oppressed. Okay, first, pray for compassion and eyes to see our guests as God does, His creation in need of His mercy. Then go to our website, peoriarescue.org, and complete our volunteer application. I'll be looking for it, and we'll reach out to set up a time to meet in person. Thanks again for your time. I look forward to meeting you soon.